What is up, Zero Gain? If you guys have not been living under a rock, you would know by now that Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather apparently have some type of boxing match going on, and I do not really understand why. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't really understand why that Floyd Mayweather, out of all people, would accept a boxing match against Logan Paul, especially when he's 50-0 and Logan Paul is 0-2. It really makes no sense. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, Floyd Mayweather doesn't even need to do this. Like, he's already rich. He has way more clout. At this point, it's pretty much charity for Logan Paul, and a lot of people are trying to figure out why. And I do have a couple of scenarios why he would do this. I mean, it isn't foolproof, so to speak, but it does make the most sense. I've seen a bunch of videos of people trying to say, you know, for this or that and this, but it doesn't really make any sense. But I think I figured it out, and so we're going to be discussing that today in this video right here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. So let me know what you guys think is going to happen with this whole thing, why he's doing this. Like, it's a charity case. We can know that for a fact, but why is it a charity case? And that's what we're going to be discussing. Now, saying Floyd Mayweather will lose to Logan Paul is like saying I don't have nice eyebrows. One of the biggest things that's really important when we discuss this whole fight is, one, is it real? Is it a real fight, or is it a skit fight? And two, is it real? Okay? One, is it real? And two, if it's fake. If it's fake, Logan Paul may actually win, and I'll discuss that a little bit after I explain if the fight is actually real. If it's real, Logan Paul's going to lose. If it's fake, I really feel like Logan Paul's going to win. Now, the shorter version is that if it's real, okay, this is how it's going to pretty much go. Either Floyd Mayweather will out-stamina him, and just out-stamina him, because Logan Paul came in last, like, what, 3 rounds or something like that, or 4 rounds? Or two, he will literally knock him out, like, probably worse than Nate Robinson got knocked out, because Floyd has the capability of doing it, even though he's a defensive fighter. Come on, man, he's like one of the best boxers of all time, and not just because he's a defensive fighter. His knowledge on boxing exceeds anything that Logan Paul can possibly comprehend when it comes to boxing. He's like a boxing prodigy, practically. You know, he's not like a Mike Tyson, like where he just knock people out. He understands boxing to the point where he can kind of manipulate the system to literally get wins. Now, one of the major things here, if it's fake, I can almost guarantee you that Logan Paul is going to win. I know a lot of people were saying, but why would you think that? Let's hear me out. It's going to make sense. Logan Paul has a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. And Floyd Mayweather really only cares about money. At this point, you can't really hurt his legacy. I mean, he's 50-0, dude. I mean, it would be bad for him to lose to a person that doesn't have any boxing skill. But 50-0, I mean, you could say like, oh, he was tired, or, you know, he's old, or he's out of touch with his boxing skills. Anything like that would actually make a lot of sense. But if he did take it out, it wouldn't really be as bad as you would think it would be. It would just be like, okay, I mean, sure, he lost to a YouTuber, but it's 15-0, guys. Like, you guys have to remember, he hasn't took an L ever. Like, he has no L's on his record. So if he did lose, it wouldn't be the end of the world for Floyd like it was for Nate Robinson. As long as he doesn't get knocked out or outdone or something like that, even if Logan won by points, which I think they will probably do, because that would make more sense, because I don't think that Floyd is going to allow himself to get knocked out, even if it is fake. But more so on the fact that I think he will win by points, like maybe, I don't know the boxing points well enough to say exactly what points he went off of, but I know they do go off of a point system by like hits, blocks, etc. And I think that maybe Logan could win off of that, which would still kind of make no sense. But this is just a theory. This is the only thing I can really think of. This wouldn't only help out Logan Paul a whole bunch, but this would be a really big thing. This would be one of the biggest events ever, especially if Floyd lost to Logan Paul, right? That's already bad. And then they had a rematch and it looked like Floyd maybe knocked him out or something like that. That would be one of the biggest events ever in history for boxing, because Logan Paul has a lot of clout, and of course Floyd Mayweather has a crazy amount of clout as well. If you think about it in terms of money, it's actually quite genius if Floyd Mayweather were to lose to Logan Paul. It'd be quite genius, actually. It would be so much clout. It would be talked about so much, probably for months on end, that this professional legacy boxer lost to a basic YouTuber who not only did not win any of his boxing matches so far, but have lost all his boxing matches, and then he loses to this guy. Now, it would make a lot of money. It would hurt, you know, I mean, it'll look bad for Floyd, sure, but money-wise, it'll probably more money than the McGregor fight. It's actually quite genius. If he loses to him now, right, and then there'll be more hype for the next match, and then he probably knocks out Logan or something like that. That will be catastrophic, dude. That will be epic. I mean, if it's fake, of course, because we all know that he can't outbox him legitimately. But let's just say that nobody knows that it's fake. If people actually think this is real, dude, that's going to be insane. That would be literally insane. And even I will watch it, even though I know it's fake, because there's so much hype. Logan's legion of kids and clout, and then Mayweather adults and kids and clout. Dude, it would be pretty epic. But that's if it's fake. I really feel like if it's fake, Logan's going to win this match pretty much hands down. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be like a technicality on how he's going to beat Floyd Mayweather. Another thing I wanted to talk about was, did Logan pay Floyd money? I wanted to let you guys know, it was probably millions of dollars. Logan's worth over $20 million. Logan's very, very rich, I might add. He got rich very, very early. And he had to have paid him a bunch of money, man. I can't imagine Floyd is being like, oh, time to go fight some YouTubers. That'd be really stupid. And especially with his track record, that'd be really, really, really dumb. But Logan has a lot of clout. I'm just letting you guys know, like, a lot of clout. I'm not just saying this to like suck up to Logan or something like that, but Logan has a lot, and I mean a lot of clout. He is literally a celebrity in every sense of the word. He's just from YouTube. And I think there's a really good way for Floyd to kind of get into like the social media thing, because out of like, you know, Instagram, YouTube, you know, the apps, the major social media apps, out of those, you'll ask someone who's Floyd Mayweather, and be like, I don't know who that is, right? Only the adults, people that watch TV, people that watch boxing, any type of sports, they know who Floyd Mayweather is, but Floyd Mayweather isn't really known outside of that. So I think this is a really good move for him. Not only can he sell a bunch of t-shirts and, you know, make a bunch of money off of this, but this is a really good way for Floyd to expand his clout, his horizon, honestly. Also, another thing, if that isn't the case, then it could just open a wormhole for him to start beating up a bunch of YouTubers. I mean, that'd be pretty smart, and it would still be charity, but I mean, the clout from Floyd Mayweather alone is worth the payment. Like, if I had a chance to get a boxing match with him and I wasn't getting paid anything, I would still do it. In all honesty, I would still do it, and I'd say for any other YouTuber. I mean, this is Floyd Mayweather we're talking about, the guy who's 50-0. Like, having a chance to fight him at all is like an honor, practically, right? Even if his matches were fake or whatever, we have to put it in perspective here. It's 50-0, guys. Like, you guys have to really understand that this guy has won 50 matches and lost 0. All right, so that's pretty much my thoughts on it. I do think that Lowe's gonna get bodied pretty hard. Hopefully not as bodied as bad as Robinson. But I also feel like there's a very high chance this match is going to be fake. And if it's fake, then I really feel like Floyd's going to lose, man. I just have that gut feeling. I know people are calling me crazy, oh, blah, blah, blah. But the key word is here is that if it's fake, he's going to lose. Obviously, he's not going to outbox him. And then maybe even if Logan Paul loses to Floyd, maybe that's an open window for Jake Paul to fight him. And then maybe he could lose to Jake Paul. I feel like there's a bunch of little stuff going on here. And you guys have to remember, him taking an L is a very big thing here. It's gonna be a lot of money coming in. So my last theory is that if Logan does lose to Floyd, Jake Paul's gonna pick it up, and then Jake Paul could possibly beat Floyd Mayweather. We all know there's gonna be BS as well. No one's gonna really beat Floyd Mayweather, especially if Pacquiao could beat Floyd Mayweather. And Pacquiao's kind of beating him up pretty good, actually. So those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think, and if you're new to this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps out the channel. I'm trying to put out more content, and if you haven't already, go on my community tab and vote. Let me know what you guys want to see more on the channel. You guys want to see more videos like this, news, politics, reaction videos, Uber Lyft rides, review videos. Let me know what you guys want to see, even vlogs even. I don't think I'm popular enough to have vlogs, but if you guys want to see some vlogs, please let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, remember, I'm not arrogant, I am just confident.